Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. How are you today? It is Monday, June 12th, 2017. I am getting this video out early today. It is 7:35 West Coast time here in the United States. I want to cover a bunch of things that's going on right now in this market, and it's something that we need to pay attention to. So, this past Friday, we had a sell-off in the tech sector, which was eye-opening, to say the least. Again, it came out of nowhere. Just all of a sudden, after hitting a record high, the tech sector, bam, just started to melt down. Now, right now, as I am doing this video blog, the tech sector is again under a lot of pressure. Apple alone is down over 3%, and this is affecting, again, pretty much the entire tech sector. Why is this significant? All right, here we go. When you see a sell-off on a Friday that follows through on the subsequent or following Monday, that's a big tell. It's a relatively rare event. Now, as I am doing this video blog, it's early. Anything can happen. However, it appears that tech's got nowhere to go except lower right now. I mean, there's going to be a lot of bottom fishing here. People that are trying to catch a falling knife. Do not be one of these people. I think a lot of this is algorithmic trading. Good. Let their computer algorithms trigger, and we're going to see what happens to them as this continues. Again, a Friday sell-off with a Monday follow-through should say something to you. It's a relatively rare event. Now, let's talk about another dynamic that's in play that I said would happen and is happening right now. Despite a glut of oil, despite a rig count which continues to go higher and higher, crude oil right now, as I am doing this, is up over 1.5%. And a lot of this has to do with what's going on in the Middle East right now, rumors of what may happen. I outlined this for you specifically. I told you what would happen. They will not allow crude oil to continue to fall. They'll do anything and everything to keep it propped up because the market is dependent on it. There's no doubt about it. So this should not surprise you. In a real environment, crude oil should be nowhere where it is right now. Nowhere whatsoever where it is right now. But again, they are determined to keep it propped up. I laugh when I see these things because, again, I did a video about this. I wrote articles about this on Steam, and I said this was going to happen. And here we are. Okay, you can capitalize on that through an ETF if you want to. I'm kind of on the fence about it right now. What I did do today is dip my toe in here. I didn't, you never, and I can't stress this enough, go all in at any moment in this market. You always have to have capital reserves. I did take up a position today on McDonald's, ticker MCD. Check my website, traderschoice.net. If you're a trader, you want to capitalize on this, my position is outlined there. I think there's cash to be made here. We really need to keep our eye on this, people. I cannot stress this enough. The Friday sell-off with a follow-through on Monday. Again, I don't know what this market's going to do by the end of the day, but it appears right now that pressure is still on the tech sector. And I said if this continues, we're going to see this bleed off to other sectors as well. The tech sector has been the driving force behind a lot of the action that we've seen here in the stock market lately. Without that pillar holding the market up, we could run into some problems here for those that unfortunately are stuck in a situation that they can't get out of. Personally, me, I'm loving this. I really am. I don't care where the market goes, up or down. Doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to my lions out there who are trading this market. Let's talk about gold and silver too, because if you're a stacker, you're also one of my lions here. Gold and silver remain under pressure. We know this is fake. Look, I don't know another way to put this, and I've said it a million times, maybe 1.5 million times, I don't know. There is no price discovery mechanism. In other words, what you're seeing here with regard to gold and silver is not real. And this is the big banks who, Deutsche Bank just got caught again manipulating the price of gold. And nothing happens to them. They don't get anything done to them that is meaningful in any way. The regulators, those that are supposed to keep an eye on this, continue to turn a blind eye to the action of what they're doing to the price of gold and silver via the paper derivatives. It's criminal. It is absolutely criminal, because I can promise you, in a real market, gold would be, beyond any doubt, over $6,000 an ounce, and silver would be $600, $700, $800 an ounce in a real market. That's a fact. But this is not real. So we're going to continue to see more of this criminal activity continue. But that does not mean you shouldn't be acquiring more of these things, because I can promise you the global debt problem is going to get worse. The market is smelling something ugly here. Believe me, this is all going to play out together. The dollar right now is I think it's actually lower. It was a little lower earlier, then it was flat. I think it was lower again now. So again, you can see the big picture if you just have one eye open and a couple of functioning brain cells. So let's just summarize this real quick. And it's important. It really is. A Friday sell-off with a Monday follow-through sell-off is a bad sign, regardless of what may happen on the Tuesday. It might not continue through on Tuesday, but if you see that Friday, Monday sell-off, this is something you need to pay attention to. Could we get a bounce on a Tuesday after a 2-day sell-off? Of course we could. Could it continue? Absolutely. We just need to keep our eyes open here. We need to watch what's going on. We know that the market is distorted. It is twisted. And it's not just Greg Mannarino saying this. You've got a lot of real heavy hitters out there, even on the mainstream financial channels, now talking about it. So the cheerleaders, the script readers on the mainstream financial channels, look, I think they get it. I really do. But they're not allowed to tell you the truth, that you need to be cautious, that you need to watch these dynamics that are going on right now. They will not tell you this. They're not allowed to tell you this. Their livelihood depends on it. They'll be out the door so fast, you couldn't believe it. But again, that's what's going on here right now, people. And just one more thing before I let you go, and this is huge. If you have not seen the last interview that I just did with Greg Hunter from USA Watchdog, your friend and mine, I'm going to place a link in the description of this video and in the comment section. Watch this video if you do nothing else today. It is absolutely worth listening to. And I think you'll come away with a better understanding of what's actually happening right now, why we're seeing what's going on here, why we had the trifecta of things happen last week, crude oil falling off of a cliff, we had this gold dump, we had the tech meltdown on Friday, which is continuing today. It's interesting, it really is, when you talk about things before they happen, and then you go, whoa, how did I see that coming? Anyway, with that said, watch the interview with Greg Hunter, and I'll see all of you tomorrow. Over now.